Your videos need more storytelling in order for them to become more effective. Now, at the end of the day, are you still opening up your videos with your name and who you work for? And this video is going to be about X. At the end of the day, the first thing that you need to do in any of your videos is get straight to the point. What is it that they're there to watch? Then you can go into some meat and potatoes as far as what they're gonna find out or what they're gonna learn within the video. Then you can talk about who you are and go through that process. 'Cause at the end of the day, people forget what you said and did, but they won't forget the way you made them feel. See, people only give you 3 seconds on social media and anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute to watch a full 10 to 15 minute long YouTube video. So at the end of the day, they want to feel your passion, your delivery, and then they want to know what they're going to be getting. And more importantly, to capture their attention, you want to give them a story that they can gravitate to and then they can listen to, so that way they can be able to stay there the whole entire time. At the end of the day, we got AI coming into the play. I've talked about this already in a previous video as far as is AI gonna replace you as a realtor in videos. We got videos just in general, which all types of individuals are doing. Head talk content, long form content. Mr. Adam Hancock and Mr. Levi Lassick making hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars building their real estate teams 100% off YouTube and video. So in today's video, I want to give you 2 stories, and the 2 stories we're going to talk about is one, a story about how I met my wife off Instagram, and a story number 2, how I met my partner and the co-founder of Liftoff Agent on Craigslist. Yes, that is correct. We're going to deep dive that into both those stories today. So you're going to want to stay into the end for both of those stories, and then I want to tie it in with some techniques and some practices that you can follow to have more success when filming your own videos and tying in with stories. So welcome, my name is Lloyd, Kinsey III, your CEO and co-founder of the #1 marketing and positioning agency called Liftoff Agent. I'm super excited to be able to bring you some amazing content today and really be able to help you scale, level up, and grow your real estate business. Whether you're starting up, ramping up, or scaling up with us, we have 3 different plans that can help you with getting your business to the next level, with making sure your branding, your website, your lead pages, and your social media, including your YouTube, is consistent as far as the foundation, and then the messaging behind those mediums are consistent to connect with your ideal avatar, buyer, seller, or person you want to work with in the area that you serve. Just like Mr. Levi Lassick here. This is a testimonial from Levi. This is our YouTube channel. This guy did like $100 million in a year. I want to say in 2023 or 2022. 2022, he did $1 million, 96 million with GCI, top line gross revenue earned or gross commission earned, all from YouTube, 0 ad spend. So let's get into these stories. And I'm super excited to share these stories with you and talk a little bit about story number 1, which is gonna be my business partner, story number 2, which would be my wife. So my business partner, how did I meet Smith? Well, it all started on Craigslist. I had a company called Personal Assistants Incorporated doing dog walking, chores, errands before Liftoff Agent, before being where we're at today, serving hundreds of agents across the country. I was doing personal assistance. And during this time, I had a friend of mine that was working at a bank called Patelco Credit Union. Patelco Credit Union you'll find in the Bay Area of, say, California. That's Dublin, Livermore, Pleasanton, outside of San Francisco. You will basically find Patelco. Now, her branch manager had the ambassador of Livion coming out to San Francisco, and they needed to basically have a brochure. So they needed something like, the Play Bigger event. They needed something to showcase what's going to be the manual, what's going to be, the organization, the structure, what's going to be expected for the evening. So basically, I went on Craigslist to go ahead and find someone. I was looking for someone that was going to do a really good job, but also someone who's going to be affordable so I can have a larger margin, right? More profit. Well, I found Chung and I found a couple other people. And Smith, he basically had the best work and it was the best price. And I said, okay, cool, this is going to be my guy. So after working with him, talking with him, going back and forth, we started to build a relationship, and I told him about the fact that there could be an opportunity to work in the real estate industry, and he had Smith Chung Designs. He was more of a freelancer, and I was more on the sales side, on the front end side, and I was doing chores and dog walking and errands and stuff like that. So I didn't really have like a web developer or someone who could build logos or anything like that, but I was great with the sales side. So I thought to myself, light bulb moment. I made 350 phone calls, but I wanted to send out 10 to 15 emails a day, totaling 350 emails in total, for a brokerage that I started calling called J. Rockcliffe Realtors. And so I wanted to call this brokerage, wanted to talk with the individuals, wanted to find out what they're going through. And as going through that process, I actually solidified a relationship with Renee Lamb, who now is retired. Shout out Renee and Chuck Lamb. They're OGs in the industry out of the Bay Area of California, and she actually signed up with us that day of. Then I started doing some Craigslist ads, we started growing, and now like it's been 10 years and I've met like 7,000 agents, served 3,000, have 150 plus agents across the states, and this year coming up in 2024 is gonna be the best year yet. And so it all basically came about when just meeting this individual on Craigslist, and then him seeing my passion and my delivery to then get to where we're at today, where I'm filming this video, and we have a full staff of video editors and team that will do the thumbnail, write the copy, and the whole nine. We have 10 people on our staff now at Liftoff Agent, which is crazy to say, and that's with basically bootstrap, one client, no VC funding, just one step at a time, moving forward, which is absolutely phenomenal. So that was your first story. Now, can you guys take a second and stop and think about how I was sharing the story, and did you follow along with the story or imagine anything going through the story? Like me being on Craigslist, or me talking to him, or me making phone calls to these agents to see what they're going through, and then me meeting Renee Lamb, and then after that, her signing up. Like when I hear someone telling a story, I connect to the story, imagine it in my mind, almost like having a dream, and then it comes together full circle, which is super cool. Now, the second story is gonna be with my wife. So on Instagram is where I met my wife, and I'm meeting her on Instagram. It was kind of interesting because she was paying a service provider to basically like, follow, and connect and comment. Well, she commented on one of my posts, and then I commented back, and then next thing you know, she saw it, and then we started DMing each other, going back and forth, and then I was like, hey, we should work out sometime, and yada, yada, yada. And I wasn't exactly sure where it would go and whatever the case may be, but eventually went to Veggie Grill. After going to Veggie Grill, doing a couple hikes, hanging out, I'm actually 7 years younger than my wife. She put me in the friend zone. She said, no, you're not exactly, the age, the height, you don't know what you want, you don't want children, you don't want to get married, you don't want all these things. I said, try me. And I said, why wouldn't I be ready for that? At this time, I'm 31 years of age, I've done a lot of dating, have a lot of fun in my 20s, and now I'm just like, hey, I don't think I need to be doing all the things, and I kind of want to focus on the one thing, and I really want to grow the company and really focus on, now it's Liftoff, but then it was personal assistance to support RE, then Liftoff. And so then I ended up going ahead and saying, try me. So went on a couple more other dates. She couldn't get enough of me, I guess. She said she loved hanging out with me. I loved hanging out with her though. And then I met her sister. Her sister is her twin with Coldwell Banker, and she is now one of our clients here, and was on our scale-up program, now on our startup program. She's in Blackhawk, California. She said she was crazy. Her best friend thought she was crazy. Next thing you know, I'm filming my life on YouTube all 3 years, and we got pregnant 4 months in. I proposed to her 4 or 5 months in after she was pregnant, and then here we are later on living in Arizona. Moved her out of California, now I live in Arizona with her. Our daughter's 5 years of age. Then she was teaching for 16 years after coming out here for just 1 year. We got her to quit her job, and now she's full-time with her tea company, and she's now out in the dining room and the kitchen area doing her work, and I'm here in my office in Gilbert, Arizona, filming this video with you right now, and we both get to live out our dreams. So at the end of the day, telling stories, you want to kind of understand like what happened to the story, where is it headed, where is it going, and maybe you have other questions. At what point did I propose? At what point did we tell the family? What happened with the proposal? Is the video out there? Can you watch the video? Yes, you can. It's on YouTube, right? Did the family know that we're having a child, or did they know we're going to propose? Some knew we're going to propose, some knew we were going to have a child, and how did that all work? And so it's all on video, and I talk about it in a vlog that I put onto my personal YouTube channel. So at the end of the day, no one cares about you. They care about the context, the value, what's gonna come in the video, and then storytelling is what connects the person, gravitates the person, and wants that person to stay involved in the video, right? And then having a CTA at the end of the video, call to action, is good to be able to have, some type of something. Download something, or give me a call, or send me a text, or subscribe, hit notification, because you want to keep that momentum going. And you're the top of the funnel, which is going to be the content you're filming, things that you're putting out there. Middle of the funnel is when they're starting to finally go to your website, check you out, follow, subscribe. Bottom of the funnel is downloading guides, making a phone call, sending you a text message, and actually wanting to buy with you, sell with you, and or get more information about the services that you have to offer. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed the stories. Definitely think about how you can add additional value, how you can storytell, and how you can be able to bring this together full circle to have more success in your real estate business. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do for you, want to help you with, is have more success, be more focused, be more deliberate when it comes to filming content. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Please do me a favor and like it and subscribe. Notification bell for Tuesdays and Thursday notifications directly to your email when new videos come out. Do you storytell in your current videos now? How is that working for you? And when you storytell, it's easier to film longer videos, and it's easier not to have to go over here where my script is and go off the script and go through that process and so on and so forth. So want to wish you massive success. Thank you so much for watching today's video. We'll see you on the next one, and looking forward to seeing your video. If you want to drop that video that you filmed down below in the comments of a YouTube video that you filmed, we'll love to be able to check out how you storytell. We'll see you in the next one.